What's up, guys? We're here today with another Wi-Fi battle against my opponent, and if you give me 1 second, there we go, to show you guys the Pokemon we will be bringing to this team, the same team as last time. I'm not going to click on them and go too in-depth because I don't want to keep my opponent waiting, but as you can see, we have Laxus the Ampharos, Mega Ampharos at that, Jessica the Suicune, Bon the Slurpuff, Praise the Sun the Volcarona, Noodles the Tangrowth, said Tangela last battle, and T-Rex the Tyrantrum. So go ahead and switch that back. We're going to jump out of here. Switch to music 2, because we started our music over. And we're going to go ahead and snap a picture of my opponent's team. As we see, they bring a pretty interesting team. We see the Luminion, I almost forgot that name, Granbull, Scizor, Mismagius, Mischievous. I think Mismagius is the evolve form. Mischievous? Something. Pokemon names. Regigigas and Vivillon. I'm kind of fearing that Vivillon. I just can't talk today. Today's not my day to talk. Looking at this team, I honestly have nothing to fear leading. I'm just going to lead with Laxus. We'll lead with Laxus because I want to Mega Evolve right off the bat. I don't see where Laxus takes advantage of his Dragon typing anyway. Leads with the Vivillon. I was actually going to lead with my Volcarona. But that could have been risky, seeing as could have potentially hurricaned me, even though I am sashed. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and Thunderbolt right here. We'll see what my opponent wants to do from there. Mold Breaker goes for Sleep Powder. Okay. Well, thankfully, I'm just going to stay in. Because Hurricanes aren't really going to hurt Laxus too much, I don't think. And I do get that first turn wake up. There we go. Right down to the sash. Aw, that would have been nice to see that paralysis right there. Not going to waste any time. I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch. Go for the Volt Switch. Because then I could potentially, if my opponent wants to switch out, I could. Alright. I could see that too. 2 Sleep Powders in a row. That's pretty legendary. Not gonna lie. Alright. Hopefully I can wake up this turn. Goes for Hurricane and lands it. Doesn't really do anything, and I wake up and get rid of this thing. So that's no longer a problem. My Laxus is at pretty good health. Now we can start the games. You know, looking at this, my opponent, see, my opponent doesn't have any Rock Setters. So that's nice for this thing. Could see the Luminion coming in here. In that case, yep. So I'm gonna calc. Let's see. Volcarona to Luminion. Giga Drain. How much? +1. But how much is Quiver Dance? Quiver Dance. 1 stage. Okay. Well. I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain. Make this thing fear staying in. Does a decent amount. Goes for Whirlpool. Okay. That's fine. My Giga Drain will bring me up. Back to my sash. Should. Oh, nope, barely. I overestimated that one. But we eat this up, and I do not fear. I'm just gonna roost right here. Just in case my opponent wants to switch out. Okay. So that was a good read on my part. Goes out under Regigigas. Slow start. Now I can start having fun with Quiver Dances. And this is a physical mon, so my opponent risks activating my Flame Body and getting the burn. Goes for knockoff. Okay, get rid of my Focus Sash, that's fine. I'm gonna go for the second Quiver Dance. My greed might bite me in the butt, but looking at that knockoff damage... Drain Punch, that's not gonna do a lot. And now let's get some HP recovery with Giga Drain. That did nothing. Going for Power Up Punch. Okay. We haven't seen Flame Body activate yet. Just kind of scary. I'm going for another Quiver Dance. I'm setting myself up for success. This thing is a monster. Like, going for another Power-Up Punch. Okay. Haven't seen Flame Body yet. Man, Flame Body just does not want to activate. But I can see why people love to use this thing. Because watch this. Are we +3 or +4? Just... And we get the special attack boost. Goes for a return. And we're living. Just gonna go for another Fiery Dance. My opponent still has the Scizor. There's the Scizor. But what we learned from yesterday... You know what, I'm just gonna stay in and go for Fiery Dance. Just in case my opponent wants to predict me switching and set up a Swords Dance. Nope, we do see the bullet punch, okay. That is fine. There's Flame Body. Alright, so looking at that. Looking at that. I'm gonna go out to Jessica the Suicune. I was gonna go out to Tyrantrum, but not feeling it just yet. Not when I can set up these Calm Minds. Because as we learned from yesterday's battle, at what, +2, +4, Bullet Punch from Scizor does like nothing. So we do get our Calm Mind up on the switch, which is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So much so, I'm not going to get greedy, I'm just going to go for the Scald right here. We don't get the burn. Our opponent goes for Toxic, which puts us on a timer. So yeah. As long as we can get rid of this thing. Just gonna go for another Scald. Get the burn. Which unless they goes for Hex. Doesn't do a whole lot. So now, with the burn plus Scald, we're guaranteed to knock this thing out on the next turn. Going for Scald. And that leaves my opponent with a burnt Scizor, the Lumineon that has like no HP left. Regigigas go down? Yeah. I think. Does our opponent only have 2 Mons left? I'm confused. I was just about to say a comment saying that I'm trying to be more focused for these battles. But I can't even keep track of that. 3. So then we have Scizor. Grand Bull. That's the last one. Wasn't even looking on that side of the room. Does this thing get Storm Drain? I'm just gonna go for Ice Beam just to be safe. And I avoid the Whirlpool. So, unnecessary residual damage. But now Toxic is gonna start racking up on us. Yeah. Right there. Luckily, we have the means to deal with the rest of her team. My bad. With the right plays, this could go any which way, so just gonna go for Scald right here. Possibly setting up a Swords Dance or a Roost. Swords Dance, okay. But I do believe we go down to Toxic here. Yeah, okay. At that range of HP, just gonna go out to T-Rex here. I could eat a Bullet Punch. Should be able to. It's at neutral now. Just gonna go right for that Fire Fang. It's almost like, goes for Roost, okay. Might not realize I have the Fire Fang. And there's that. So now it's like, either take a Fire Fang or go for the Bullet Punch, right? And there's our Fire Fang, which, if I would have missed, it would have been fine. Our opponent's Mon would have dropped to the burn. Get that Leftovers recovery. And now for the Grand Bull, which is going to intimidate us. But, not too worried. I have my Tangrowth in the back with Rocky Helmet. Leech Seed, I can just wear that thing down. That Grand Bull, there's the Intimidate. Now let's reveal the Poison Fang. Unless our opponent outspeeds. Very much possible. I do outspeed and I get that Poison Fang off. Don't get the poison. Our opponent goes for Bulk Up. Which I don't think... You'd have to be pretty high on Bulk Up to take on a Tangrowth. And go for that Poison Fang. Thankfully I didn't have any misclicks this battle. Would have been bad, but I secured this game pretty well. There's the Poison Fang. And there's the Poison. Which just guarantees my opponent's on the timer. Does my opponent not have the Play Rough? I don't know if my opponent is carrying Play Rough. If not, that'd definitely be a unique set. That's a hard-hitting stab move. Here we go for my Poison Fang. We land it. There's the Play Rough. My opponent trying to get the freeze on that punch. Ice Punch. Not just regular punch. Since I don't really fear it, I'm just going to go out to Laxus. If my Tyrantrum outspeed, this thing should outspeed. But with the power of friendship, I smite you. Imagine if I would have been a noob and went for Dragon Pulse. Forgot it was Fairy type. But anyways, good game to my opponent. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and share this video. And until next time, I will see you guys later.